Hey guys, what is going on today? Today we got a brand new product. I'm pretty sure it's brand new for 2017. It's from Blackmagic. It's their Pro Shine Protectant. It says it cleans, shines, conditions, protects against UV damage with fade block technology. So what we're going to be doing here is testing it here on the GTR. A lot of you guys are always asking me, where's this car, where's this car, where's this car? You guys know I own 4 cars plus a motorcycle, so I usually flip-flop cars around a lot, and maybe this doesn't get driven a lot, so same like the other cars. Like this hasn't been driven all week, my white Prelude hasn't been driven all week, so that's the thing is, I don't use them all the time, so that's why you don't see them in a lot of videos sometimes. So, but we're going to rectify that now because I've done 2 live streams last night for the first time. I did one on my Instagram, one on my YouTube for the first time ever, and a lot of you guys always asking about this stuff. Actually, I have a lot more views on the Blackmagic than say some of the higher end stuff, so I figured since you guys are all asking for it, I went ahead and picked it up at Walmart. I think this is only right around $5 US for this product. And like I said, we're going to be testing on the interior. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera around like I always do on that side. We'll get some microfiber towels. We're going to spray it, apply it, see exactly how it goes on, see if it's shiny, it's not shiny, if there's any smells, anything like that. And then you'll be able to see for yourself. So here we go, guys. A lot of you all ask for Blackmagic. Some people say they don't like it, some people do. It's kind of a mixed bag, but you know what? I'm here to be neutral and try everything. So I'm willing to give it a shot as long as you're willing to come along with me. So let's go ahead and get inside the car and let's get it all set up, and I'll see you in there. Alright guys, so welcome back. Welcome to the inside the cockpit of the famous Godzilla GTR. Here we go, guys. What I'm going to do is I'll read the directions really quick, and then we'll actually do the application process. This is directions. Apply evenly with a soft cloth or spray directly onto dry surface. I will not be spraying it directly on the dry surface. Let penetrate. Apply as needed to maintain shine and protection. So here we go, guys. We're going to be doing it on here. The actual dash is a little bit different. Here is a little bit of like a leather soft surface here, but here is more of a grainy hard plastic. See what I mean? It's not like super hard. You can tell it's a little bit squishy here. Can you see that in my hands? So it's not like completely hard, but it's obviously not like a nice soft leather like here on my wife's minivan. So like I said, we're going to be spraying it directly onto here. I will not actually apply it straight down into here, and here's why. Let's say if I go ahead and spray it on here. A lot of the young guys do this all the time. A lot of people that just don't know. Spray it. Well, guess what happens when you get that little mist? It hits your windshield up here, and now you have a little bit of grease streakiness and stuff like that. So in order to prevent that the best you can, the best thing to do is always spray directly onto the microfiber towel you're going to be using, and then go through and wipe it down. So that's my plan here, guys. So I went ahead and everything's ready. Everything else is turned on. Just going to go ahead and get a little bit prepped here, primed, because this is a brand new microfiber. And we'll go ahead. Smell-wise, ooh, it has the typical Blackmagic smell. It's that cherry smell that we all love. It has the tires spray and all that. It's identical. Oh yeah, I can still remember the Blackmagic from when I was a kid back in the 90s, first starting to drive. And you can already tell. Can you see the difference? There's definitely a difference in shine and no shine. Can you see it now? Now that it's hitting the actual like leather area surface, so it has a little bit of shine to it. And I still remember every time when I would actually clean my wheels and put their tire shine on. This was one of the first companies that I used, and it always had that good smell that always gave me that amazing, like, oh, this is awesome, I love it. And that's one thing that I can say about Blackmagic that I've always liked about them, is they always had a very good smelling product, and I can't fault them at all for that. A lot of people may say, you know, oh, that's just, you know, whatever, but I like the smell. I mean, if I'm having a good time while I'm actually detailing the cars and actually cleaning my cars, I maybe want to do it some more, and that's awesome right there. So far so good. You can definitely see a shine. I hope you guys can see this. It's definitely a little bit of a shine here, and then obviously on the grainy part, it definitely give it a little bit of shine. You can definitely see it like on here on the leather side, leather material type stuff to it. See, the smell is really good. I love that smell. It's a smooth cherry smell, and I love that. So what I'll do here, guys, is off camera, I'm going to go ahead and finish applying the whole inside. You can already tell there's a nice little shine to it. Will it stay? I don't know, so I'm going to come back here in about 5 minutes after I'm done and see if it dries out and fades out, or it actually keeps the high shine. That way it can give you the proper results. And like I said, we'll come back here in about 5 minutes and show you how it is. I'm going to do the door cards and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll either see if it's shiny or not. But right now, I love that smell. I've got to tell you, I love the smell. So let me finish this off real quick off camera, and we'll see you in about 5. Alright guys, welcome back. Time for those final results of the Blackmagic Pro Shine Protectant. And I've got to tell you right quick, it looks like it's fading all that little bright look that it had. Like you can start to see around here where I just went over it again. Just because what I was doing is I want to see if it was actually me or it was actually seriously fading. So I went over this area again, so it looks a little bit dark and wet a little bit again. but through here is already it's faded out a little bit. So the high shine that I thought it might have, actually there really is no high shine. One thing I do notice though, I'm touching it here and it feels really dry, but when my hands were on the microfiber towel, they're a little bit greasy right now, like an Armor All type of greasy. But when like I said, now that I touch here in this area, I don't feel any grease at all. So I don't know if that is just drying, and of course it was my hands was saturated because it was on the microfiber towel or not. But here itself on the actual stuff that I first started out with 5 or 10 minutes ago, it's completely dry. I feel nothing slick about it, but it is because it's on my hands on the microfiber towel. It is pretty slick right now. Over than that though, everything looks really clean. It's like I said, not any too shiny here. Now that it's faded all the way out, it's back down to just a clean shine. Where you can tell here, I just did it again, I went over it again, and it's still got a little bit of a shine to it, but I think it's going to fade out over time just like this did. So a lot of you guys ask me these questions: is it greasy, is it shiny, is it not shiny? And these are the things that I get a lot when it comes to any protectants or anything like that. So what if I can tell you right now is it is greasy, but only in the microfiber towel because of that fact, but I think it's fine here. Like I'm touching through here and it's completely fine. It does actually dry out a little bit, so it's not going to be that high bright shine like it was when I first applied it. That's good. A lot of you guys always ask me that stuff. And there you go, guys. That is your full review of it. If it says I don't know how long it's going to last. When I actually do the interior of my car, it might be like once a month, maybe once every 2 months. I don't drive them every day. I have too many cars. So when I clean the interiors of them, I only do it maybe once every month or two, just because of these cars don't get tons and tons of miles put on them. I've owned this car for 4.5 months and I've only put 1,000 miles on it, just to give you an idea. So it doesn't get lots of attention, but that's when I plan to actually keep doing this, about once every month or so. So there you go, guys. I really hope you liked the video. I know a lot of people were asking for more Blackmagic Pro Shine actual lineup. So there you go, guys. If you did like it, you know what to do. Hit me with that thumbs up. I always do appreciate it. And guys, I will see you all at the very next video. If nothing else, give me a thumbs up just because I brought the GTR out for you guys. Alright, guys. Later.